What's up, Kin Cats? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are here for a very impromptu video. I literally decided that I was going to film this approximately 10 minutes ago. And here we are. So now is the wonderful time of year when the Sephora VIB Rouge sale is going on. So if you are somebody that shops at Sephora a lot, I would highly recommend getting one of their little cards. They have different levels. I don't remember all of the different levels. I know there's VIB, I know there's VIB Rouge, there might be one other one. I am a VIB Rouge, and then there's also the VIB level, which is, I believe, one below that. But basically, it just gives you lots of cool perks. And then I think it's twice per year, I want to say. It's either once or twice per year. Oh, that little guy is straggling. Okay. But either once or twice per year, there's a sale for the VIB members and the VIB Rouge members. I think VIB members get 15% off, and then VIB Rouge members get 20% off for like a select chunk of days throughout those specific sales. So right now is a really great time if you're a makeup, skincare, beauty enthusiast like me. Obviously, that is not my specialty. Fitness is kind of my thing, but I love, 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 love glam so much. So now is a really great time to stock up on some of your favorite items. I also use this as a time to, like, if there's something that I've really been wanting, but it's maybe like a little bit of a price point that I'm not super stoked about, something like that, then now is a really great time to buy those things, stock up on your favorites, and maybe try something new as well, just because you can save a little bit of money on stuff that is normally really, really expensive. So I may or may not have gone today with my friend Katie. So she roped me into this because we were talking about makeup last night, and she was like, I just need you to come to Sephora with me and help me pick things out. And I was like, say no more. I am there. So today we made it happen. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I got at the sale, some of my things that are just kind of like my favorites from Sephora, some recommendations that I have, and all of that good happy stuff, so that if you guys want to go blow some dollars at Sephora, you can. Let's get into it. This is not one that I purchased today, but this is something that I have literally, I bought this probably 2 or 3 months ago, and I have used it religiously. And it is the Natasha Nonna Gold Palette. So the story with this palette is Natasha Nonna eyeshadow palettes are ungodly expensive. Like, this palette was over $100. And when I bought this, really crazy stuff, I was in Sephora and I was doing laps, and like my Sephora, the Natasha Nonna section is like on a little wall, not on a whatever that stand thing would be called. It's on a wall. And so I was like, you know, scanning the perimeter, and I walked past it, and I like would side eye it, and I walked past it again, and I would side eye it. So my third drive-by happens, and by drive-by I mean walk past. And craziest thing, there was a demon inside my body that just came to life and said, swatch this. And so what do? I swatch this palette. It's absolutely beautiful. I walk away. I walk back. Demon comes back out. She goes, buy this. And what do you know? Here we are. And, you know, I think there's a lot we can learn from our demons. We should be thankful for them at the end of the day, because long story short, this palette is absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with it. I wear it literally whenever I wear eyeshadow. Like, this is the palette that I use now. I like how it's primarily neutral tones, so it's not too warm, it's not too cool. I don't like nudes that are very, very warm. I just don't enjoy that a ton. Like, I don't like when they look like reddy or orangey or anything like that. So I love all of the different neutrals. I love the shimmers that they have in there. They have some really beautiful, unique golds. They have some really pretty teals. This shade Lime Chrome is so cool. Actually, I should do this on my other hand because there's stuff on this hand. But this Lime Chrome shade is absolutely insane. I'm really hoping that the camera picks it up because I've never really... Oh, that. Yeah, I can see it. There it is. So, like, what in the world? It's so pretty. And then, like, just all the different golds. Like, okay, this shade Kava. I hope you guys can see this. It's the one on the bottom now. So gorgeous. And then Oro is like the goldest gold I have ever seen in my entire life. What in the world? So this palette is so beautiful. It's got a beautiful mix of mattes and shimmers. I love the different teal shades they have in here. Just everything about this palette is fire. So, and like for me, honestly, it was easier to justify it because these are shades that I use all the time in terms of just creating, like, whether you want something super natural, whether you want something a little bit more dramatic, like these are shades that I literally use all the time. So it's not like I just spent over $100 on a palette with like really obscure shades that I'm gonna wear once a year. So like, I feel like I'm really getting the bang for my buck with this palette, and so I would highly recommend it. Now that I talked about an eyeshadow palette for 20 minutes. Okay, next two things are just a couple of skincare essentials that I have that I re-upped on. Insert the meme about literally no one, influencer. So you guys have been asking me about my skincare routine, and like, in all truth, I've been getting a lot of questions about my skincare routine, so like, don't eat me. But two of my skincare essentials. So this is the Ole Henriksen Glow H2O Dark Spot Toner, and then this is the Ole Henriksen Goodnight Glow Retin ALT Sleeping Cream. So my skin's been doing it lately. Like, she did that, and I really, like, I've gone through, this is my third bottle of this, I think, and then it's my second bottle of this, or tub of this, and I really do feel like they've made a big difference in my skin, and I don't necessarily know 100% how. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not a huge skincare expert, but I'm a big fan of acids for my skin. I've had a lot of luck with glycolic acid. I've had a lot of luck with just different acids in general. So yeah, also, this stuff smells like a lemon dessert, and I would like to put a straw in it and drink it. And so I think that will be what I do. But yeah, this stuff is, I think it provides like gentle exfoliation is kind of the gist of it, I believe. And it does have AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acid, and it can make you more sensitive to sunlight. So these two products in particular, I only use at nighttime. That's actually when the majority of my skincare takes place, is at night. I don't do a ton in the morning. That's something that I've done for a really long time. It actually helped my skin a lot instead of like putting a bunch of stuff on it twice a day. So yeah, I just feel like both of these products in tandem with everything else that I use has just helped make my skin look very hydrated, very like smooth, very juicy is a good word, I think. So these are just two skincare favorites that I've been using religiously as of late, like the last few months, and I would say that it has made a world of difference. Okay, I just got I got some scents. So this Tom Ford Ombre Leather is like my scent of the year. I feel like I categorize the years of my life based on what perfume I wore that year, which sounds probably very strange to those of you who have never done this, but I've been that way literally since I was in like 7th grade, when it was like Juicy by Juicy Couture. Like, and then whenever I smell that smell again, I'm like, holy fuck, 7th grade social. Like, yeah. So this is the smell of 2019, Ombre Leather. I love things that smell musky, woody, earthy, not florally, not super girly, things like that. I believe this is their unisex scent, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, I get so many compliments when I wear this. Literally, my friend Kayla smelled this on me the other day and she was like, what is this? The next day she came over, took a picture of it, and then went out and bought it. So Tom Ford, if you want to, like, you know, sponsor me, that would be really cool. Not gonna happen in probably anywhere in the near conceivable future, but a girl can dream. So these two are from the brand Replica. I got Sailing Day and Beach Walk. I couldn't decide between the two, and I was like, I know that I'm gonna wear the Tom Ford one religiously anyway, so I'm not gonna commit to a full size of a new fragrance unless I wear these and it's like really that good. Also, Replica is super fucking expensive. So yeah, these are just gonna be some nice summertime scents because it's that time of year. So we are smelling great here. Love that. Oh, another essential. Okay, so this is the IT Cosmetics Illumination CC cream. I live, breathe, die by this stuff. I've gone through at least 10 tubes of this in my lifetime, and like, if that tells you anything, especially when it comes to a foundation product, like, there are very few foundation products or like just face base products that I've repurchased because I have had a really hard time finding that holy grail foundation. Although I will say this Nars Sheer Glow foundation is probably the closest I've come to a holy grail foundation in my 23 years of life. But this CC cream is absolutely beautiful, stunning, amazing. It is a very full coverage CC cream. I was not expecting that when I purchased this. So if you want a more full coverage moment, then you can absolutely do that. But something that I really love doing is taking this and then mixing it with another one of my skincare essentials that is also from Ole Henriksen. I've been on a big Ole Henriksen kick lately, is I will just mix these two together. So this is the Nurture Me Moisturizing Cream, and I'll mix it with a little bit of this to just help lighten the coverage a little bit and like just lighten the mood in general. So I will just take one on you know, one hand, one on another, do this number, stripe it on, blend it in. This stuff actually blends in really well with your hands. Just make sure they're clean. And it's just a really nice light coverage, whether you're more of a light coverage person in general, like if you're like a mascara and CC cream kind of girl, like rock your life, or if you're just like running errands or whatever it is, like if you just want a lighter coverage moment one day, like that's a beautiful way to do it. So that is one of my all-time holy grail essentials, is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. I like the illumination version the most, just because, again, we've talked about this before. I would like it to look as though I am just kind of lightly sweating at all times. That's all I got. Okay. Next thing, and this, I will pop pictures up of other products from this line that I have used, because this stuff has literally changed my life. I've been getting also loads of questions about my self-tanner routine as of late, and I recently switched to Isle of Paradise. So these are their self-tanning drops. These are the dark ones, the very bronze ones. Historically, I've been sticking with the green, which is like the medium, more of like a golden glow it's called on it, and then this one is more of a brown, bronzy glow. So especially transitioning into like spring and summertime, I'm trying out the dark lotion more so than the medium lotion lately, just because the medium does a really good job of matching my like more natural olivey skin color. It doesn't provide like as much of a shade difference, I guess you could say, in terms of like the color, whereas the dark one makes me definitely look tanner. So I really have been liking both of those colors. I love the Isle of Paradise everything. So I started using Isle of Paradise because I wanted a facial self tanner that didn't make me break out. Anytime I've ever put self tanner on my face, it has made me break out like nobody's business. And a bunch of you guys suggested this on Instagram one day, so I have you guys to thank. So thank you so much for changing my life. But I got the medium drops, and that was my intro to the Isle of Paradise products, and I was like, what the heck? So I would just take a couple drops of this at night, mix it with my moisturizer or my serum, and just kind of whole thing all over face, on the ears, a little bit into the neck, all that stuff, blend it down. And I liked the drops so much that I decided to give the self-tanning foam a try, and I'm never turning back. I was a die-hard Bondi Sands fan for probably close to 2 years, and then I tried the Isle of Paradise stuff, and I was like, it's going in the trash, except not, like I will not be wasteful, no. But the Isle of Paradise stuff is amazing for one, the smell. There's not like a bad self-tannery smell. Like it's a very just pleasant scent. You don't smell like, pardon my terrible descriptor, but I feel like a lot of self-tanners like smell like, I'm not even gonna say it, never mind. Not going there. But there's not a smell. It truly does not transfer. Like if you sweat in the clothing that you're wearing and you've not like washed off that initial development coat is what we're gonna call it, then yeah, it'll transfer a little bit. But when it comes to like actually sleeping with that, so what I do, I'm gonna do a video on this, swear to God, swear on my life. Please be patient. But when I self-tan, I do it at nighttime before I go to sleep so that it can just develop overnight while I'm sleeping. While I use the Bondi Sands one, I would have to wear like long sleeve black, long black pants, like black socks, just because I didn't want to get the tanner all over my sheets, because I have a white comforter and like light gray sheets. And so I didn't want it to transfer on it. The Isle of Paradise stuff, like it doesn't transfer onto my sheets. Like I was appalled. I was flabbergasted. So A+, also it's cruelty free, which I think is amazing, and like I think it's awesome for us all to start working towards being more cognizant of how our products are made and how animals are treated in the process. So that is another really awesome thing. So if you are somebody that is vegan and lives a completely vegan lifestyle, this is going to be a self-tanner that is friendly to you. But of this product, of this brand, I guess, I love the self-tanning drops. I love the foam. I love the Disco Tan, like instant bronzer product. That's really awesome for like a night out, and it does just wash off the next morning. And then I've recently been trying the water as well, like that you just spray and spread. So Isle of Paradise, you have a loyal and committed customer. I did just do a re-up on my go-to concealer at the moment. This is just the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard. I had been using I just almost said Chart. Oh God. I had been using the Tarte Shape Tape for so long. And then it just like, all of a sudden I was like, this is too full coverage for me right now. Like I'm really enjoying a little bit lighter coverage makeup. And so I wanted to go back to a concealer that was still full coverage, but not as just heavy as the Tarte Shape Tape. And so I had really liked the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in the past. So I was like, let's just go back to that. And I have not regretted it. So I just re-upped on that. Something that I recently purchased that I absolutely adore is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, like brow gel. Wow. Okay. So this takes the place of Glossier Boy Brow for me. I used Glossier Boy Brow for a while. I don't know why I'm doing this. But it is very dark. So something that I'll do when I use it is I'll take it out of the little thing and then I'll kind of like scrape the spoolie a little bit. And I'll actually start putting the product like in the middle where my hairs are the thickest because that's where the darkest deposit's gonna be. I don't want a super dark deposit right here because then it looks really awkward. But then I'll just kind of work the product through. I'll fill in my tails a little bit because that's where I start to get patchiest the most with like a pencil or a powder or something. But if I'm just like running to the gym, running errands, whatever, I can just swipe some of this on and it's phenomenal. So I would highly recommend this. Just do it, okay? Next thing that I got is I just re-upped on my Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I really have been enjoying cream and liquid contour and highlight products, and this has been one of my favorites since the summertime. What I really liked about this was it lasted a super long time in terms of the actual product itself. So I bought this stuff probably close to a year ago, and like I'm just now running out. So the lasting power of this product is awesome. You have to get used to like how to use it. I learned that my trick is I have to dot it and then let it dry down just a touch before I take my damp beauty blender and blend it out. But absolutely gorgeous. Love it a lot. Another thing that I don't have upstairs here, but I absolutely adore is it's a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. It's the one that I have on right now. It's a really gorgeous nude that's not too pink because I hate like pinky nudes, but it is just the Hepburn Honey shade, I think. So that is definitely one that I love. I'll try and pop like a little picture of it up here. Next thing is I picked up, because I heard Sam Rovendal talking about this in her most recent video, I got this Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I did get the light to medium one because when I was like rubbing them around on my hand in the store, the medium to dark one just looked a little bit too dark for my complexion, especially when you consider like that you want to brighten the under eyes. So this is something that I'll be taking for a spin, giving a try just to see, because I do have pretty dark under eye circles just genetically. So yeah. So I finally caved because everyone and their goldfish literally shits bricks about this product. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. So this product says, a magical new flawless filter for the best skin of your life, enriched with lamellar filler, which acts like a digitally enhanced filter for your skin. It soft focuses, perfects, and illuminates for a dewy, flawless Superstar Youth Glow. So I am basically going to be a model is what I expect from this product, or I'm returning it. So I will keep you posted. Moving on, I got the new Bite Beauty Nighttime Lip Therapy with pomegranate extract. I did do a little sample of this in the store and it sold me on it. I have been really liking the Laneige, whatever their lip mask is called, the nighttime one. I have the vanilla one and it's super, super nice. I like that this one comes with a little digger outer thingy because that way I don't have to like stick my fingers in there all the time. But it's just a nighttime lip mask. I'm going to be 100% real with y'all. I will use it outside of just nighttime more than likely because that's what I do with the Laneige one. I'm like, I just want my lips to feel luscious at all times. So, yeah, this is the Agave Nighttime Lip Therapy. Cool. I got this Natasha Nona. I'm so not good at these because I'm like playing with the product like while I'm talking about it. So just like, please excuse me. Also, okay, I'm making sure it doesn't look like I'm naked. I'm not naked. I'm wearing a strapless jumpsuit. Okay. It's from a local boutique called Impromptu Boutique. Check it out. But this, I did pay for it. That's not like sponsored or anything. Okay, bye. This is the Natasha Nona Crystal Chrome or Chroma Crystal Top Coat in Nude. And it's really pretty. I have been really attracted to sparkly things lately, as you can probably tell, maybe. So this stuff, it feels like liquidy when you touch it. Like, it feels wet. It's wet. Okay. I'm running out of space. So this business here, this is going to be like the most beautiful thing to have as just a wash of glory on your eyelids in the summer, in the spring, and for really truly all seasons of life. I'm also going to be definitely using this as a highlighter and probably just something that I put on my entire body, if we're being honest. It's just a really pretty gold, highly reflective, like I'm going to be stopping traffic with this. That is going to be my summer job, is traffic directing. And when I would like the cars to stop, I'm just going to close my eyes and turn them downwards toward the light. Okay. And then last thing that I picked up today is, okay, wait, hold on. Before I do that, I'm going to tell you guys about a couple hair products. So first of all, I don't have them in here, but I did start using, I finally fucking caved, and I was like, I'm going to try out this bougie friggin' shampoo and conditioner. And I did start using the Briogeo shampoo and conditioner, and I'm angry because I love it. It's so obnoxious. I'm really glad I only wash my hair like once a week, because otherwise I would not be justifying spending that much money on shampoo, because I'd be poor. So I'll put the one that I use on the screen because I don't remember the name, but it's the one for like curly wavy hair. I loved it. It made my hair feel so soft, and it made my natural texture look absolutely beautiful. I have like a natural wavy hair texture. It's not like straight or super curly, but it was great for that. My favorite dry shampoo is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. Absolutely amazing, heavy duty, like especially after I've been sweating. I've told you guys this a couple times, but I will spray it in my hair after I get home from the gym and then run a blow dryer, and that helps me preserve my hair washes so that my hair gets less disgusting in between washes. Do not get me wrong, it still gets absolutely disgusting, but just, again, less disgusting. Beautiful. And then this is the IGK Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray. So this is just like a beach spray. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells phenomenal. So it's just like a nice little texture spray that's not super heavy. Like my hair's not weighed down by it, and it doesn't feel crunchy. Like I literally don't feel like I have texture spray in my hair. So it's just like a nice little like, let's liven this moment up a little bit situation. All right, so now for the last thing that I purchased today. This was like my fun, like let's get out of our comfort zone kind of moment that I had today. You guys know that colors are not really my jam. They're not my cup of tea. They're not my cup of coffee. They're not my cup of anything that I truly enjoy in life. If I had to make an analogy, they would be like my cup of arsenic. Not to be dramatic, but to be dramatic. I don't do colors. I do neutrals. I do neutrals like it. My life depends on it, because quite frankly it does. But I saw this and I swatched it and I was immediately drawn to its presence. So this is the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadows. The reason I was drawn to this was because when I painted it on my hand, like the artist, like the Van Gogh protege that I am, I immediately had this vision of me just having this on my eyelids, like an editorial model by the pool with like a very offensive amount of highlight on. And that's the vision that I had for myself. And so I bought it. All right, so now that I've really hyped that up, or in my mind I've hyped it up, we're gonna do a little show and tell. Okay, so first of all, like let's just take a moment to appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna do this so that only I can see it, so that way when you see it, it's like more of a dramatic reveal. We'll do one color at a time. I really hope you guys are as excited about this as I am, because I was having visions. What? That's pool water. That's pool water on my eyes. And I want it. I want it real bad. Okay, so that is the matte side, and I'm guessing this is the melted side. Following the same formatting as before. And then I'm gonna layer them. Okay, get back on there, you little rascal. And then that is like the shimmery, like, it's almost like an icy teal situation. So I am, my comfort zone, see ya later. She is gone. Fuck. So we're gonna layer them. But yeah, I was just like, this is the theme that I want for my life right now is just very extra. As extra as possible, like all of the guacamole at Chipotle, that level of extra. That's what I'm going for in life at the moment. So we are gonna layer these. So yeah, I was just having like major fantasies of extraness that convinced me to make this purchase. Is the mic still on? Yeah. God, how tragic would that have been if the mic was off this whole time? It'd be like a silent movie. So that is what it looks like with them. Watch it out. Ha ha ha, because that was a watch, get it? That is them layered. So yeah, we're just basically gonna put this on our eyelids this summer, and we're gonna pretend that we're editorial fashion models by the pool, when in reality, no. So yeah, that is my little haul and just some things that I love from Sephora. If you decide to make some of these purchases, I would love to know what you buy. And that's about it. Outros are not my strong suit, as we have learned over the course of the last 4 years. So we're gonna cut it here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. Love ya. See you later.